Does this make GARLASH better than Hunder? Let's get into it. Alright, getting into the first battle, here we go. They are leading with Wrestlin. Wrestlin's an okay lead. I lead with Himber. I don't think Wrestlin can Oko Himber. It definitely 2 KOs, but I don't know if it can Oko Himber. Now our GARLASH set is built to outspeed Nimble 200 Boots Wrestlin. So yeah, by 3 points of speed actually. So that's really good. So I think GARLASH could just get rid of this Wrestlin. So they go for a pep jab, and it does not Oko the Himber. Nice, nice. Now, they get, like, almost all their energy back, which sucks. But I think this Icicle Traps, we do kind of need it. So, we'll take that, and I'll just Quick Punch you, because it's the only move that we can actually hit, because we get Oko'd. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll get some chip damage with the Quick Punch, and, hopefully GARLASH can just take it out with a Vicious Snap. GARLASH, it's really hard, so we'll take that. And they pep jab, and we die, and they get almost no energy back, so that's a waste of energy for them. So that's really good. But yeah, so I think GARLASH is probably our best play here. Nothing else really outspeeds Wrestlin. So I'm just gonna Vicious Snap here. Alright, we go for the Vicious Snap, and it does not KO. Do we live a pep jab? We do. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. Now, GARLASH is in a very vulnerable position here. We're really, really low HP. But, you know, the boots can let us sweep. So I guess we'll take that. So, yeah, just Wrestlin is about to go down, or they're going to switch out, which I wouldn't. You're just way too low. I would just get rid of Wrestlin. Actually, no, I would switch out. It depends what I have on my team. I don't remember this guy's team, but they do switch out and into Valkyrie. Now, I don't know if Valkyrie can tank one. Maybe, I mean, I think it's neutral, right? So that did like half. So we'll just click another Vicious Snap and hopefully get rid of the Valkyrie, and we do. Crit, I don't think did matter. I do not think the crit mattered, but if it did, we'll take it. So nice, GARLASH got the Wrestlin, very scared, and the Valkyrie just gone. So the Valkyrie could have like broken like any Loomian on this team, but you know, GARLASH just takes it out, so that's great. Now, what are you gonna go into next? Because I don't remember if you had any priority here. And they go Dusket, which has Shadow Sprint. So I'm gonna switch out just in case, like it's like I don't know the chance it has Shadow Sprint, but I'm gonna go to Clips because that's immune to Shadow Sprint, and then Clips can just hit it with a Gimbal Pulse. So that's what I'll just do here. So yeah. All right, they switch out, or we switch out. And we go to Clips, so yeah, and Psycho Blast. So it was not Shadow Sprint, but that's alright, we can just Gimbal Pulse this thing. I mean, it's, oh, I should have clicked Dark Surge, whatever. But yeah, I clicked Gimbal Pulse, which was a mistake, but it's fine. So they switch out of Dusket and go into Wrestlin, which is alright. Now, Wrestlin just dies here to a Gimbal Pulse, so they sack swap Wrestlin, which I kind of understand. I mean, I would have done the same. GARLASH is just really scary to Wrestlin. Our set is built to outspeed it. So, yeah, so. Anyway, they go Swolder. Now, we are weak to Bug, but all Gimbal Pulse here. Actually, do we get more from the Raging Howl Stab? I'm not sure. Raging Howl is 120. No Stab. Yeah, Raging Howl does more damage, even though Stab exists. So I'll just click Raging Howl, and it like almost KOs the Swolder. Now they go for a Poison. Interesting. I would have Parasitized. Also, the Raging Howl gives us recoil, so if they Parasitized, they wouldn't get as much health back, but they didn't, so, I mean, that's good for us, but, yeah, so they switch out of Swolder. Swolder's, like, at 1/3, and they go Dusket. Now, the Raging Howl, it does not hit, or no, wait, I forgot my type matchups. What? Wait, I think I'm going crazy. Dusket is Mind Spirit, or, oh, no, Resist, I forgot. Yep, never mind. Okay, I was thinking of the Pokemon type matchups. Whatever. Yeah, I was thinking Dusket, since it's Spirit, because Ghost is immune to normal in Pokemon. So I was thinking of that because I've been playing some the Showdown recently. But yeah, so they switch out of Dusket and back into Swolder. Swolder is dead now. Swolder, why? I mean, maybe to stall energy, I guess. That's like, and crit matter. But maybe to stall energy, that's my best guess. But then, like, your Icicle Traps, remember that? You know, the big icicles on your screen? Anyway, they go back into Dusket, and it takes a little Icicle Traps damage. How many? They have almost no Loomians left. I think we just let Clips die here. If we rest, we just die to the Poison, the Peace of Mind. We'll just Flail here. Flail's alright, you know, we die anyway to the Poison or to the Flail damage. We don't die to the Flail damage, but we die to the Poison. You get outsped. You are ranged Dusket, so you don't have. All right, well we'll just Garlash. You don't have Shadow Sprint, I hope. If it has Shadow Sprint, that would be kind of embarrassing. But you don't have priority. Yeah, you don't have priority. So, yeah, so Dusket goes down. I think Garlash just gets rid of this thing. Whatever they have left. I don't know. Dorigo. Okay, you resist us, and you're Surrogate, and you're Harmonized. Alright, so you're not Draco Beam, or you might be Draco Beam, but you resist us. So, I'm just gonna go Zulong, and then after we can Chili Chomp it, I guess, and try to get a KO with that. But yeah, so Zulong, we'll see. Primal Slash, oof, that we tank it? Yeah, we tank it. Alright. So we'll just get some elemental burst damage. This might not kill. If it's clutch plushie, that would be funny because we got the icicle traps. But we'll get some elemental burst damage and then probably just get rid of it with oh, and it kills. Alright. I was gonna get some elemental burst damage and then get rid of the Dorgo with Garlash, but we'll just get rid of the Zulong, so that's a GG well played. Nice. Alright, getting into the first battle, here we go. They are leading with Pyrolin. That's an interesting lead. Now I led with Himber. Hopefully we can just tank a Fire Breath from this thing. If it's offensive Pyrolin, we might not be able to, but hopefully it's not. So I'm just gonna click Earthquake here. Hopefully it just gets rid of the Pyrolin. I'd like that, but if we get, like, if it doesn't and then we get O-Code, we have Garlash, so that's alright. I actually don't know if it outspeeds us though. That might be bad. Now, Icicle Traps did look alright here. 2 of their Loomians were weak to it, but you know. So okay, Fire Breath. Let's don't die, please. Okay. We get an Earthquake. We might be able to Quick Punch this thing out of here, honestly. If this doesn't kill, it does not. I think Quick Punch is our best bet. I don't know if Quick Punch would kill though. We'll see. I don't know if it'll kill. It probably won't, but yeah, it is still some chip damage, and then Garlash can just come in and take the KO. So yeah, I think we'll just do that. Alright, so they switch out of Pyrolin, and we go for the Quick Punch into the Sea Drake, which is alright. Now, the Sea Drake was one of the Loomians weak to Icicle Traps, and this definitely outspeeds us, but I'm just gonna, I'll Quick Punch again. It outspeeds us, so we die, like, either way. So we'll just get a little more chip on the Quick Punch. That did, oh, actually, that wasn't that bad, actually. Now, so they Thorn Slam us, which sucks. They get a melee attack boost, and Himber goes down, but I think that's alright. Now, honestly, I think we can just go Garlash here. Garlash looks alright here, yeah. So, actually, no, 2 clips. Now, we can hit Sea Drake super effectively with a Dark Surge here, so that's just what we're gonna do. I don't want to risk getting outsped, because Sea Drake is pretty, like, fast. We could invest a little more into our speed if we, like, really were worried about Sea Drake. But I think just Eclipse is the more reliable option here, and we kind of want to save Garlash just to get that secured, like, 100% KO on Pyrolin. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now, yeah, so I'm clicking Dark Surge here, and they switch out of Sea Drake, and they go into Venilin. Alright, that's annoying. Himber was, like, our answer to that thing, but that's alright. Now, so we do almost nothing to Venilin, but Garlash is here. But honestly, I'm gonna disperse here, because if they're Barter Heavy Shackles, we don't want Heavy Shackles on Garlash, because the whole thing is, like, Garlash is good with boots. So yeah, anyway, we got poisoned, which sucks. Now give the Eclipse Heavy Shackles, please. Just, like, Heavy Shackles would be fine. I'm gonna disperse again, but just give us Heavy Shackles. I would not care about that. I would be okay with that. Now the Adaptive Assault, alright. Now we don't die to poison, we die to 1 more Adaptive Assault or something. Are we Dark Essence? No, we're Web Pearl. Never mind. Alright. We're gonna go out with a I should have clicked Raging Howl. Whatever, we're gonna go out with a bang. We're just gonna click a Gamma Pulse, even though if they're both neutral, you usually want to click Dark Surge, but whatever. So we Gamma Pulse, and that actually did a lot. Now Adaptive Assault does not KO us, but the poison does, which is alright. Now we can just go into something that would outspeed it. I'm just gonna go Garlash, because, you know, it's what we're showcasing, and it can probably Oko the Venilin, so that's just what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna Vicious Snap here. Hopefully it Okos. Alright, they switch out of Venilin, which makes sense. I mean, they probably, whenever we go into another range attacker, that's probably what they're gonna do. And the Vicious Snap is resisted on the Samarine, but we brought Zulong for a reason, so we're just gonna go Zulong here. Now, Samarine is, I don't remember the base speed exactly, but it's not the fastest, and they sharpen, so I don't know if you outspeed at +1 because of rev up, but it might. I'm just gonna click Thunder Strike here, because, well, I mean, what else would we click? Like, we don't have Jolt. But yeah, so I'm just gonna click Thunder Strike here. Hopefully it doesn't outspeed us, and we can outspeed and then get the KO, and we do. Alright, so Samrine is dead here. We got some chip on it from the Garlash, so if it was Clutch Plushie, we'd still kill it, and we kill it. So Samrine is gone, so that's really great. Now Zulong and Tatab can actually take out most of the things that, you know, Garlash can't hit. So I really like them together. Now they go Venilin here. I'm probably gonna Zip Zap here. Then we can just go back into Garlash and then just get rid of this thing. So yeah, so we'll just Zip Zap here. This will do like almost nothing, but yeah, so I'll just Garlash. Now I think we can tank an Adaptive Assault on Garlash. I think, right? It's super effective, but we're at full health and they rejuvenate. Alright, well, that actually really sucks. Yeah, I really hate Venilin, but I'm just gonna go for a Vicious Snap here. If they like try to Adaptive Assault us, which I know they're tempted to because we're weak to that. If they try to Adaptive Assault here, they'll like lose all their energy from the Vicious Snap, because the Vicious Snap actually makes the opponent's next attack cost more energy, which is a really good secondary effect for a move that's already boosted by the Loomian's ability, with a Loomian that already hits decently hard with a 100 base attack, with a good ability and a good move. So I mean, Garlash is kind of busted. So yeah, so you know, just please pick your move, and your move is probably, hopefully, going to be Adaptive Assault. Okay, they switch. Alright, they did not Adaptive Assault, they knew, but they went, what? Pyrolin. I wouldn't have. I mean, you kind of knew I was going to click Vicious Snap, but we'll take the KO. We'll take the free KO. So, you know, that's alright, that's alright. So, I'm not going to complain about that, actually. Well, that's a free KO, so, nice. And they go Sea Drake. Now, we are kind of scared by Sea Drake. We do not want to tank a Thorn Slam, but Tatab can. We resist Thorn Slam on Tatab, and then we can just hit it back with a Jungle Jutsu. So, yeah, so we'll just do that, and then Thorn Slam, and then, yeah, we resist that. We do not tank one more. We get OHKO'd by one more. Do we outspeed you? Because if we don't, that would be kind of scary. I don't think we do outspeed you. Alright. Well, unless it's Boots. Unless it's not Boots. It's not Boots. It's not Boots. Alright. That was gonna be very scary. So I showcased Boots Sea Drake when it came out. I think it's the best way to run Sea Drake, because you're only gonna be clicking Thorn Slam. Like, it's the only move you should be clicking on Sea Drake, just because like it gives you the boost, and it's like I think it's better. But yeah, it's up to you. And they go Zeppelin. Now we can just hit Zeppelin. I think we just let Tatab die here. We are weak to a Jet Stream or Resonate, because you're probably Turbulence. But whatever. So we are weak to that. Yeah, Resonate, Turbulence, whatever. So I did use the Zeppelin a while back when I was getting into PvP. It's a really fun Loomian, but it's not that good, because its speed is just so mid. Like, it's not fast, but it's not that slow. So you can't really like. I mean, you could put Boots on it, but then you don't have access to Peace of Mind or anything. So I just don't like Zeppelin. I mean, it's good, but it's just too slow. But with the Garlash and stuff, you don't need to rely on setup. So that's like the thing with Garlash. But yeah. So we'll just Vicious Snap here. Oh, right. We're locked into Chili Chomp. Alright, I forgot about that. Now I'm just going to switch into Zulong. Now, the Venilin is their last Loomian. So being locked into Vicious Snap is alright. Now they go for an Adaptive Assault, and they cannot click any more moves, so that's pretty great. I'm just gonna Zip Zap back into Garlash. We can get a little chip, and they rest, which really sucks. They're gonna start spamming Rejuvenate, but we might actually be able to barter Boots onto it, which might be a smart strategy actually. And then we can like spam Ancient Roar on it, so it's very low. So I'm actually gonna click Barter here. Because I think it's probably the best play here, actually. Now, please don't be Heavy Shackles. Please be, like, okay, they get Specialty Boots, and we get Heavy Shield. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's alright. Now, our moves cost a little more energy now. Yeah, we can still fire off a Vicious Snap. Now, they're locked into Rejuvenate, I believe. So, I think Garlash can just get rid of this. So, we go Vicious Snap, and that does almost more than half. They Rejuvenate again, so my theory is confirmed. They are locked into Rejuvenate. Why don't you forfeit, though? Like, I mean, alright, I'm not going to question it. They rest. We're just going to use Garlash to take down this thing, because, yeah, so even though they're locked into Adaptive Assault, the Heavy Shield would have kind of saved us. But, yeah, so they Rejuvenate again. This is going to take a while, but, yeah, so I'll just talk while I just click Vicious Snap. So yeah, I think GARLASH is a pretty good Loomian. Now, for a power draw user, I think it's better than Hunder, honestly. I mean, a lot of people think Hunder is really great, but Hunder is 4 times weak to ground, and ground is one of the most, I don't know how common ground type is actually, but ground is a super common type. So I don't like the ground weakness. Oh no, wait, we have to rest. I don't like the ground weakness, but I understand people like the speed and like the coverage options. But GARLASH has pretty good coverage too. It's just Hunder, except no electric and no fire, but it also has water. And water is a really good type in Loomian Legacy. But yeah, so I really like Boots GARLASH because, you know, the speed is really good. And okay, we get rid of the Venlin, but I like Boots GARLASH a lot. So yeah, it's a GG, well played, so nice. Alright, now I'm set. I am running very brawny to as hard as possible. Our melee attack stat is alright, but with our ability, it kind of enhances that. So I'm running very brawny just to boost that up as much as we can. I'm running clumsy because we're not using any range attacks, and tender because we have to lower one of our defenses. And I like lowering our melee defense because for Protagon, so I think that's better. Now I'm running a specialty boots item, so this actually makes us faster than Hunder. With our speed investment, gets us up to 214 speed. Which can outspeed a lot of other Boots users. That speeds Boots Wrestling and all that. So I think it's a really good item on GARLASH, and I really like it because, you know, we can be really fast. Now we're running moves. I'm running Power Draw for our ability. This increases our biting attacks by 50%. So our Vicious Snap gets stronger, Chili Chomp gets stronger, and Mega Chomp gets stronger, which are our 3 attacking moves. And I'm running Barter because we have Boots, so we can give something else Boots if we really want. Because if they don't want Boots, like Venlin or something. Going over the stats, I am running 144 speed, which with the Boots, like I said, gets us up to 214 speed, which is really nice. We got speed Boots Wrestling, we got speed a lot of stuff. I'm running 200 attack, which is like the max, just trying to hit as hard as possible. 12 energy gets us up to 250 energy, which is really good, and I'm just upping the rest into HP. You could do it in like the defenses, but I like HP better. It's up to you though. Alright, well, that being said, see you in the next one. Bye. Among Us.